Good morning, everybody. Caspian, I didn't think he was going to join us today. He took one look at the tripod and left the room like I insulted his mother. So it's probably just you and me. Try to contain your disappointment. See, I wrote that into the script, bro, and now here you are. You're such a goofball. Okay, here's your treat. You going to get up on your tower for him? Get up on your tower for him. Way up on your tower for him. Yeah. He loves his tower. And we love him, don't we? I love you, bro. Okay. Here's what I want to talk about this morning. Cause and effect runs from the inside, not the other way around. That's the master law. It's the law, people. Whatever's happening on the outside, your day, your mood, your circumstances, started somewhere inside you first. Thought, then result, not the other way around. This is so easy to lose sight of, especially when the thing in front of us grabs all our attention. The email, the traffic, the argument, whatever, we forget where it actually came from. We forget where it actually came from. We start treating the outside world like it's the boss of us. It isn't. It never was. It just plays a very convincing role. So the policy for today, and honestly every day, is think rightly and trust that things on the outside will eventually catch up. Not because we're being naive about it, but because we're being vigilant about it. Vigilance is the word, not hope for the best. Watch your thinking. Now, here's where people get it backwards. We have convinced ourselves for centuries that changing the outward thing counts as changing the inward thing. It doesn't. You hear it all the time in the rooms. It's an inside job. You can show up to something regularly. None of that touches the heart if the heart didn't move. The Puritans are a great example of this going sideways. They got real specific about the outside. Old Testament names for their kids, coats with no buttons, because buttons were apparently a gateway to sin. I don't know what they thought was going to happen. None of it did anything. It never does. You cannot accessorize your way into a changed heart. There's a line from Jesus by way of the religious teacher, Emmett, my boy, Fox, that cuts right through this. He basically said, the applause you get for the stuff people can see is all you'll ever get for it. That's the whole payout. But anything that actually matters, anything with real weight to it, only happens in private, in the quiet place inside your own head where nobody's grading you. Pray in secret. Get rewarded in a way nobody can see coming, but you will. And don't pad it out with a bunch of repetition either. Like more words make it more true. Your father, however you picture that, already knows what you need before you've even said a word. So when you're sitting with something you're lacking, don't spiral on it. Sit with the feeling of already being loved. That's the move. Thought and emotion, not more talking, not more jibber. Forgiveness keeps coming up in this material over and over, like it refuses to be a footnote. It seems to sit right at the center of the whole thing. Go take a look at the Lord's Prayer sometime with that lens on it, and it's hard to unsee. I'm not going to pretend I've got it fully sorted out. That's a conversation for another episode. So, inside first, outside second. Watch your thinking like it's your job, because it is. Skip the performance, do the quiet work, and leave Caspian's opinion of the tripod out of it. That cat has never once meditated a day in his life. See you tomorrow.